everyone, welcome to your one and only source for Zhu Zhu Pets content and news, your own personal news outlet that is now new and improved and rebranded. Welcome to Zhu-News. Now, why the rebrand exactly? Now, I've been planning this rebrand for quite a while. I just never really got the time until now with what I have in store for you guys. And as well, I think it's time we actually try a little experimentation with the whole new rebrand of Zhu-News. I've been doing Zhu-News since 2019, and now I decided to basically shelve those archives of Zhu-News, that being Season 1 and Season 2, in its own personal library for me to then remember. It is basically trying to say that those Zhu-News episodes are now private. But I do want to thank my fellow... It feels weird to say it, but I want to thank my 2017 Zhu Zhu Pets, Winky and Rye, for hosting Zhu-News throughout the 2 seasons within 2019 and beyond. Now we're here in 2025, making way to 2026 a lot more quickly than we can blink, and I shall be hosting Zhu-News. My name is RyderRenegade, and I am coming to you live from the family restroom at Universal Volcano Bay. Okay, now... There's a lot we got to talk about here on Zhu-News. Like, a lot more to the point, it's going to make me say the same reaction like I was for the Toy Fair showcases of Sepia 2 years ago. There is so much to talk about. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, it's actually so much to talk about, and Toy Fair is yet to even begin. But, let's go ahead and start things out. So, first off, I want to also go ahead and mention that I'm going to be sourcing a lot of these creators that have basically informed me with such information and having me bring it to you guys here online, here on this new and rebranded series of Zhu-News. So basically, you'll notice their ats located within some imagery and video photography. But let's go ahead and just start off with what we got. Basically, I'm going to first start off with like the least exciting to the more exciting. Let's go ahead and see what we got here at BJ's. Odd store for me to mention, but they now sell Zhu Zhu City, which is basically the second Zhu Zhu Pets series for this third generational reboot. But the thing is, they're selling a Zhu Zhu City bundle set in bulk for as low as $35 at the moment right now to $50. And for what it comes with, it's actually very worth it. It comes with a downtown starter set, 2 Zhu Zhu Pet hamsters, that being Pipsqueak and Sophie, a police car with tunnel, and for the first time finally debuting after being teased quite often in CG rendering in the commercials and in other advertising as you've been seeing on Facebook and TikTok, the Pink Coupe. The Pink Coupe is a small Zhu Zhu Pet vehicle that is basically a rebrand of the original convertible from the original Zhu Zhu Pets line. That includes the red one as well, but technically it's supposed to reference the pink convertible from the Pizzazz playset bundle that includes Pipsqueak and a pink Zhu Zhu Pet hotel. The Pink Coupe basically, it's just a normal Zhu Zhu Pet vehicle that you could just drive around with, and it includes some nice swagger glasses for your Zhu Zhu hamster to drive in style. Now, the Pink Coupe as well is available separately on Major, but the thing is, you can't order it online and have it shipped to you. Major basically has it personally available for pickup, which kind of sucks for Zhu Zhu Pet collectors that wish to collect the playsets as well and have it all together to create their own Zhu Zhu City. The Pink Coupe actually includes an extra tunnel for the Zhu Zhu Pet to go into and basically activate certain sounds and then, of course, drive in style. So whoever gets access to the Pink Coupe, whether if it's sold separately in Major or basically purchasing it with the City Bundle at BJ's, if you have a BJ's membership, of course. But I think you can order it online, the BJ's City Bundle, without a membership. It's just going to cost a little bit extra, of course. But for what it's worth, it's actually quite worth it, because the downtown starter set in general would cost like $15 to $20 solo. Each Zhu Zhu hamster would cost like $9 to $13 now, mostly $13 because of tariffs, because of the Trump administration. Oh my god, don't even get me started with that. Basically, all this together makes a pretty good bundle. Basically, $70 to $80 worth of playsets and hamsters, all in a small bundle for $35 to $50. Not bad of a deal breaker or anything like that. I don't know how to properly word this, but you get what I mean. So if you're looking forward to buy the Zhu City bundle set online on BJ's or in store, I'll make sure to have that linked in the description down below of today's video. Now let's go ahead and talk about another thing, and that is the movies. Now, you already remember the Quest for Zhu Pet movies. The Quest for Zhu... Okay. No. The Quest for Zhu movies. Then you may have seen the Kung Zhu movie called The Power of Zhu. I never really got the chance to tell you this, but The Power of Zhu, now called The Amazing Adventures of Zhu, and the third film, The Secret of Zhu, is now available to watch on streaming, like on Kambillion, whether it depends on your cable provider, or you could watch The Secret of Zhu and The Amazing Adventure of Zhu on Amazon Prime Video for rent on around $2.99, or you could just buy the film itself for your library for $9.99. Which is honestly amazing to finally see that these films coming up to the public viewing, while originally being considered lost media for a long time, for almost as 13 to 14 years per se. So yeah, they're available on Amazon Prime for rent or buy, whichever you choose. But now let's go ahead and talk about the exciting part. You know, basically what is mentioning on the thumbnail of this episode of Zhu-News. A lot of new Zhu Zhu Pets have been revealed. It started sometime on Black Friday. A personal follower of mine DM'd me if they were willing to share some Zhu-News that I would listen. I, of course, gave them the opportunity to share it. And they share not just one, but two. Actually, not just two, but three unique Zhu Zhu Pets that I've never even heard of before, nor have been in talks with Sepia about it to know about this in any way, shape, or form. These three unique Zhu Zhu Pets have never been named in any way, shape, or form, and they just came out of nowhere, somewhere within Walmart in the upper northern United States region, between New Hampshire and Maine, to be specific. These three new Zhu Zhu Pets are named Bubblegum, Goldie, and Nova. These three new Zhu Zhu Pets are supposedly Wave 2 or Wave 3, because there's going to be a lot more for me to talk about later on in this segment. And we don't know when they'll be releasing. They recently just came out like sometime late November to early December, but I can't necessarily confirm that just yet, nor the fact that they're part of Wave 2, but they most certainly could be like that. But I just need to have proper confirmation with Sepia LLC on these Zhu Zhu Pet characters. They were found in Walmart, and apparently there's another Zhu Zhu Pet that also was discovered within the back of the packaging of these new Zhu Zhu Pets, that being Bluebell, which almost kind of gives the same color aesthetic as some of the Series 2 Zhu Zhu Pets, you know, the one with the two pattern color, kind of like Jelly and Winky, but just a slight bit different is all. They're all unique. They have their own, well, not necessarily unique sounds. They're basically repurposed sounds from the original Zhu Zhu Pet series. Bubblegum having Ryder sounds from the Rockstar line. Nova having Patches sounds from Series 4 when she was re-released as a special edition. And Goldie having Rocky sounds from Series 3. These sounds were from the original Zhu Zhu Pets line, and now they're being repurposed for these new Zhu Zhu Pets that are set to be coming out who knows when. But I guess they're technically out right now in the upper part of the United States. I say that because, as well, a site called Toy Wiz, which is a nostalgic site for me to look into Zhu Zhu Pet stuff, is selling a lot more of these new Zhu Zhu Pets for, in quotes, Wave 2 and Wave 3. The new Zhu Zhu Pets that are mentioned here that are on Toy Wiz are Taffy, Sunbeam, and Twilight. Some of these are available as well on eBay from Toy Wiz's personal third-party eBay page, all available for $17.99 each. Now, they are a little pricey. I don't know if anyone would be interested in getting any of them or one of them. I got a few of those, actually, from Toy Wiz for the first time in, like, 15 years, because I never really ordered anything online before until, like, 2019, when I first got my first rare Kung Zoos. this is my first time ordering from Toy Wiz, and honestly, it went pretty well. If you order these new Zhu Zhu Pets on eBay from their Toy Wiz third-party page, it will be shipped with United States Postal Service. But if you order these new Zhu Zhu Pets on Toy Wiz, it will be shipped with UPS. They cost kind of the same, the shipping, but the hamsters tend to be priced from $17.99. But one of them is being priced right now at $24.99, probably because it was sold out at one point and now it's put back up for sale. But they are available. They are mentioned on Toy Wiz. And now, last night, more Zhu Zhu Pets were basically mentioned in the Discord server thanks to One Cool Fan 2006, who as well was the first person to ever unbox the Downtown Starter set and have a video uploaded on YouTube for all to view, basically revealing Sophie sounds and whatnot, and as well the whole playset. 12 new Zhu Zhu Pets have been mentioned in the new checklist for basically a slight tiny rebrand of the Zhu Zhu City series, where basically they have like a slighter bluer hue on the packaging. Of course, the playsets still are the same, but they just have like a different like hue and packaging, and as well the package difference with the Series 1 Zhu Zhu hamsters. But now we have Wave 2 and Wave 3 hamsters all together as one. And what we have together, starting from the top to the bottom, we have the original 6 Zhu Zhu hamsters released in Zhu Zhu City this summer. And now we have Twilight, Nova, Bluebell, Sunbeam, Bubblegum, Zesty. That's quite a name. Razzle, Breeze, Goldie, Sherbert, Taffy, and Poppy. And still no mentions of Carly whatsoever. I feel like Sepia may have forgotten Carly at one point. I don't know. I hope they still remember it, because if she doesn't get released, like, in the next, like, I don't know, months or something, she might be deemed a European exclusive Zhu Zhu Pet, which would be devastating for those that have been waiting for Carly ever since it was first mentioned, and as well mentioned on the Zhu Zhu Pet's website. But now we got 12 more Zhu Zhu hamsters, and basically a funeral service for my wallet will basically be commenced eventually later on this month. Now, there is some birthmark confirmations for the first 3 Zhu Zhu Pets that were mentioned to me via DMs. Bubblegum's birthmark is a bubble. Nova's birthmark is a shooting star, a very unique shooting star compared to Pipsqueak. And Goldie's birthmark is a golden heart. I actually like them. They're a little different, and as well, looking into the Zhu Zhu babies, because nobody really gives a care about them in any way, shape, or form. These are all unique birthmarks. I don't know what the other Zhu Zhu Pets will have as birthmarks, but I could see maybe like a little bit of it, but I can't necessarily tell just yet until I get my hands on one of them. I am getting my hands on one of the new Zhu Zhu Pets, hopefully sometime this week, and I'll make sure to have an unboxing on him, or her, or them. And they look pretty androgynous, I'm gonna be real with you. Sometime this weekend, for all to basically look into and expect what's soon to come. Hopefully sometime either for the holidays or when 2026 begins. But that is pretty much it for Zhu-News. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you guys in the next upload. That being an unboxing on one of these new, supposedly Wave 2 or Wave 3 Zhu Zhu hamsters. Peace out, stay Zhu-tastic, and make sure to keep your eyes open for what's soon to come, either here or out there on the internet, Zhu Zhu Pet related wise. Have a great night, everybody, and I'll see you guys in the next one.